God clock.
Really cool gents, baby.
You know what? I'm in a good mood.
Oh my God.
I'm in a good mood. I'm in a really good mood. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone.
I gave this nigga a platform.
No, man, I ain't gonna do that to
he
you,
completely fucked it up.
I ain't gonna do that to you, bro. That's all you, man.
Whew. All right. Welcome. Anyways. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of episode 19, almost in the 2 zeros, of the Really Cool Gents podcast. I am your host, Marvel Bishop. As always, with some really, really good gents, some really good individuals. Trey's here, Dramatic's here, Jordan's here, Ricky Ricardo's here, and happy birthday to my fucking guy, Ronald Wayne.
Happy birthday, bro.
You know what I
The Ronald Wayne.
Monsieur photographer.
mean? You know what I mean? Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. What's up, man? What's up, guys? Gents.
I'm on,
Brotherhood.
I'm on cloud 9, baby.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Stay on the ground, though, because you just had Popeyes, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
I
right.
don't need to be
Yeah,
shitting
yeah.
in the air, you know what I'm saying?
No, this nigga said shitting in the air. You should be worried about that itis kicking in.
Yeah, for real.
In the
You
middle of the talk.
ever fell asleep on a pod?
Fell asleep on a
Yeah.
pod? No, I've been tired on a pod.
Yeah.
Though. Like where you just like, dipping
Yeah,
your head, but I've never fallen
doing
asleep.
late night pods, and the only reason why we're even doing this late night is because, you know what I mean, just came off a fresh, you know what I mean, trip. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, I
My
forgot
dog
you
just
went to,
stepped off the plane.
Yeah,
he
literally.
He went to go see Biden.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Yeah, man. Had a really good trip. Stopped by ATL for a little bit too, for a couple of days. Got some treatment. Shout out to my guy, Dr. Rick. Helped me out and actually gave me some stem cell treatment on my legs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you guys are familiar with stem cell? Stem cell?
Yes.
Where you find a stem cell plug? Is that like hard to get, or they just out here?
Well, okay. Are we talking about unethically or ethically? Because
I mean, stem
I
cells.
thought
are
it
stem
was all
cells.
unethically.
well, no.
Oh,
Well,
that's because you're. You know what?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't have to
Sub out.
explain. Thank you. You know who I am. You know what I stand for.
Okay, look,
Thanks for having my back, bro.
look,
I'm just
I
saying.
got you. No. So, like, we're here, but I don't want to be here.
No. We don't have to be here.
We don't have to be here.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
We might not actually
So,
be here.
yeah, no.
But you know why we don't have to be here?
Why's
Because
that?
it's not politically expedient. Yo, if you put that on a shirt, I'll buy the shirt. Real
No,
shit.
you know, we should.
Speaking of politics,
Yes.
shout out to NYC for electing their second black mayor in history.
Oh, nice. What's his name? I'm ashamed that I'm asking you. I should know.
Eric Adams.
Okay, shout out Gary Adams.
I don't know his background. I know he's on the blue team, but that doesn't matter
You think-
because he's on the black team.
You think? Yeah. Do you think it's gonna You think New York is gonna shape back around?
No.
Okay.
No, this
All right,
isn't
fair.
about New
Man
York.
has no faith in NYC.
This is not about New York. This is just about us, being
First of all, why
members.
the fuck do we have
Being in
members of
space.
Why do we
society,
have the
yo?
VCB network on repeat over here? Like, what the fuck is
Oh,
going on?
Why wouldn't we have VCB on?
I mean,
repeat?
it's kind of, I don't know.
You never seen a department store play videos of their own shit?
No,
Okay.
I don't really think so.
Target does it.
But shout out to VCB network, man. But yeah, so shout outs to him winning governor for New York. That's great.
Mayor.
Mayor. I apologize. Who's still the governor? Governor? Do we know? I don't know. I'm just curious.
So who is Cuomo? What is he in New York? Or what he
Cuomo's
used
out.
Cuomo's the mayor.
Cuomo's out.
Cuomo's
Cuomo was the
been
governor.
was
He's
the
out, though.
he was the mayor.
He had to resign.
No. Cuomo was the governor.
He was the governor. Okay,
Yeah,
that's all.
he had to
He
resign.
resigned
He
and-
resigned because he got caught with his dick in his hand.
Yeah,
And I think
I read about that.
coincidentally, we might actually have a black governor because of that too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So the person who stepped up to fill Cuomo's shoes, I think it was let me see.
Not that it matters, but
Yeah, we were about Florida.
yeah, man.
And,
For real.
Oh, nah, she ain't black.
and Mr. Desanitize.
Yeah. So before I get into my DC trip, quick sports take go.
Oh Lord, you see, that's the voice of a Jets fan.
No, that's a voice of just annoyance.
Yeah, because not only you're a Jets fan, you're a Lakers fan.
Okay, no, I'm not a Lakers fan. Whoa, chill. First,
Oh, sorry, you're a LeBron fan.
there you go. Okay. There you
Okay,
go.
well, I can't jab at you for LeBron.
No, you can't at all.
You know, but anyway, as you know, big Heat fan.
As you know,
And I'm a big Cowboys fan. Where both of them are 6-1 right now. Both of them are considered, although I don't agree, as the best team in their respective league. I think, the Cowboys have the best offense. Heat have the best defense. But personally, I don't think they're the best team yet. But I'm going to spare you the long talk.
I don't know.
It just was a great sports weekend.
I don't.
That's all I'm going to say.
I don't think that they're the. Okay, I will say this. I fucking hate this, dog. It ain't gonna last because you know what? The Cowboys are an accident
God.
waiting to fucking happen. Watch.
I hope
but-
you paid Stephen A. Smith
but- huh?
when you use this saying. I hope you pay him some
Listen,
coin.
listen. He's that's one of the things he's right about.
But you know what's funny? We're at the top of his list. Even though I don't like it because he's trying to jinx us. I don't need someone that hates us to rank us so highly.
Okay, speaking of
He's
somebody
trying to
who hates
jinx
you.
us.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it then. Yeah. Okay. I got the Cowboys number one in the NFC right now. The team to beat in the NFC.
In the NFC,
Yes.
I'll give you that. But the entire league,
No, they're not the best team in the league.
No, I don't think so
still,
either.
I still have.
but it's arguable though. It's
yeah,
very arguable.
and they're definitely top 3, top 5.
Yeah, top 3. Hell yeah, top 3.
The Rams just got fucking what's his
Oh,
face?
they got Von
They got
Miller,
Von Miller.
dog.
That's fucking nuts.
That's unfair. That is unfair. But the Rams have been on win now since forever.
Yeah.
They're gonna make signings like that.
Yeah, and the Packers. I got the Packers going to the Super Bowl. I actually have the Packers, Cowboys in the NFC Championship.
That's another very possibility.
Yeah, I do.
But I know I'm a fan. I'm a bit biased, I guess. But
bit?
I just feel like this Cowboys team's different, man. Because, all right, for instance,
Go ahead.
this past
enlighten
Sunday
me.
when we played the Vikings without Dak Prescott,
I got you.
any Cowboys team in the past, and Jordan can vouch for this because he's a Cowboys fan too,
I don't
we
even
would
know
have
how
lost that
He's
game.
a fucking. Okay.
We would have lost that game. Any old Cowboys team without their starting quarterback, we would have lost that game. But this team is different. Would you agree, Jordan, as a fan? Yeah, this team is different. But we're what? It's 17 games. We're like I said, 7 games in.
We're about halfway in.
It's a chunk of games to go. I'm a realistic fan. I've been rooting for him for my entire life. I've been up and down.
I think
up and down. So trust me, I know how this team is, but
Yeah.
they're different.
Yeah, y'all seen that?
They're
fucking,
different.
Y'all seen that fucking the Packers Aaron Rodgers meme?
Oh, with his chin strap on his nose? Yeah, that was funny. I think he's more worried about being a media icon than a football player at this point. He's not playing like Aaron Rodgers of old. Although they're 5-1 or 6-1.
6-1.
No, 7-1. Sorry. Because
6-1. 6-1.
no, Cowboys had a bye week and we're 6-1, so they got to be 7-1. Or I could be wrong.
Ricky, can you look up what's the record of the Cowboys? Not Cowboys, the Packers. I think it's 6-1
Well, still,
as of right now.
yeah, he's not playing like old Aaron Rodgers. Even though how he's playing now is pretty damn good still, but
7-1.
yeah, 7-1. Yeah,
Yo, we're halfway into the season.
yeah.
Fuck me.
This when the bye week's gonna start rolling out.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh, and shout out Tyler Hero, Trillis white boy, Miami since Dan
every
Marino.
week, dog. Every fucking week. Anyways,
305.
let's circle back the block and let's get Trey into the whip.
Hey, let me off at Fat Burger.
Yeah, for real. Burger King. You talking about Burger King, not Fat Burger?
Oh yeah, Burger.
Yeah, Burger King.
I'm off that Burger King shit, bro.
Oh,
This week.
Yeah, it's Popeyes this week.
Pop Out this week. Brought Munchies as well too.
Oh
With
yeah,
all the fucking surprises.
Munchos. If you're listening to this podcast and you never had Munchos, although they're not paying me, eat some Munchos. They're pretty fucking dope.
But yeah, man. So this past week I was at DC. DC was great. Had a really good time. But I gotta say something.
Uh-oh.
I gotta fucking say something.
My dog about to drag DC.
I'm telling you.
No. Well, yeah, a tad bit. Okay. How do you guys feel about homeless people?
I don't have a problem with them. I wish homelessness didn't exist. I wish it was never a thing, but circumstances. People have certain circumstances, but
Yeah,
it's a shitty situation to be in. Like I wouldn't wish it on anyone, and like I said, I wish it didn't exist. That's how I feel.
yeah,
about
not
it.
necessarily from a personal standpoint, but as far as like like what they're in, and then what you see and like how they are and how they react to society, and how much they don't really accept society as well too. Some of them do, some of them don't.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them don't even have a choice because what is so?
I'm trying not to laugh at homelessness.
Wait,
right
what's
now.
so funny about homelessness, dog?
No. We're not talking about homelessness. We're talking about homeless people, and that's a funny conversation to me.
Okay, I'm talking about
How do
maybe
you
both.
feel about homeless people?
Well, homeless people and homelessness is one and the same. Give or take.
No.
I would think so.
Why would it? Okay, go ahead. Why would it? Why is not?
So it sucks when people can't like afford a place to stay for themselves. And I feel that way about everyone who can't afford a place to stay. But when you talk about who's actually on the streets, there's so many different groups of people that are out there for different reasons, and they're doing different things. And it's so the question resonated with me because I was out last weekend, and I was downtown Miami, and I was on Flagler. And if y'all ever been on Flagler,
Oh yeah,
They don't
yeah.
flag there.
That's
bunch
damn
of
near
times.
Skid Row.
that's a no. That's a different breed.
Of homeless people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are dick outs.
Yeah.
Like I seen regular homeless people, but those are dick outs.
Okay.
Like I can't even count how many.
Kind of want to pause that, but
Nah. Their dicks are out.
It is what it is.
Like
It is what it
no,
is.
No, you've reached a different degree of homelessness when your dick is out, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like, depending on like how far your dick is out, that's how homeless you are. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
Like,
Oh my God.
so here's why I say it. I just can't count how many
dicks.
times I've seen.
I'm sorry.
I've seen
I'm sorry.
homeless people.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Trey. My bad. That was
Yo,
way
bro,
too easy.
You
I'm
know
sorry.
the funniest part is this nigga's keeping his composure.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
That's the
Go ahead. Yeah,
funniest.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. That was crazy.
Nah, it's crazy how many dicks be out on Flagler.
I like how you brought it back.
One
That was
time, I'm
good.
trying to have a serious
Or
fucking
Flagler,
conversation
bro.
about homeless people and homeless. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
And on a serious note, it's a mental illness thing for those people. And how I feel about that is that there's obviously a hole in our social safety net, and we do need to do more for them.
Do we?
Yes, we do.
Do we? Because I feel like this is real quick. So like I do think that yes, maybe we do need to do more for them, but at the same time too, like we can't do too little, but we can't do too much because there are programs out there for homeless people.
What do you consider too much? Like, for instance, I've read an article. I'm not sure if it was. I have to check the validity of it, but I forgot what city it was in. They turned an abandoned building into affordable housing for homeless people because they're sitting there, nobody's doing anything to it. Somebody built it for homeless people. So,
Yeah.
would you consider that too much?
No. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is that it's too much when people are not necessarily accepting that and accepting the I guess, the ability to pretty much get on your feet and to try to get back in society, and you're not accepting that, and you're just keeping yourself in a homeless state. Because yes, there's a whole bunch of people mental illness wise that are homeless and they can't really get out. Like for instance, like so homeless people definitely have like a soft spot for me in some point because my uncle, he passed away in 2014, but he was homeless. But at the same time, is like he was schizophrenic, but he like accepted the fact that he wanted to be homeless. Like he did not want a home. Like he did not want to like actually bring stuff to his home. He actually wanted to bring stuff with him around wherever he was going.
So he was like a nomad almost.
basically.
Yeah, some people are homeless and some people are home free.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I've heard that term before.
So, you know, I've had conversations with homeless people that they do not want to have a home. They actually just want to be on the streets for the rest of their life because they don't want to be in reality. They just want to stay within their reality and their own realm.
I don't know if it's a reality thing. Sometimes it's a society thing. Because home free people, for the most part, are lucid. Like they're they got all their
they're very
faculties,
cognizant
like,
of what's going on around them.
That's what I'm saying. So like, is it like not for you can't overcoat homelessness as a mental health issue because there's a lot of people.
But you can't overquote it as a laziness issue either.
I mean,
really?
That's tough.
Because a lot of that is bred from mental health. And I'm telling you from experience, when you're dealing with depression sometimes you wake up in the morning and you literally do not want to do shit. It's very hard to explain to, you know, someone who hasn't been through that, but that is definitely a big factor in it. And you know, just how anyone can have a disease worse than someone else, same thing with mental health. Somebody can be going through mental health problems way worse than somebody like me, and it pushes them to homelessness.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, I'm not gonna say that's every homeless person, but I know it's a big chunk of them, and I've seen it personally. Dudes I grew up with, went to high school with, they were smart, you know, they're athletic or whatever, and just because one thing happened in life, something switched in their brain, and now they gone. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that personally. Like, niggas, I would dap up in the morning, and now they ask me for change at the corner store. Like, it's hard to wrap your head around, dog. But, you know, I understand what you're saying.
Well, I'm glad you brought that
really,
part up. So
you know,
this is the part that like I guess I have like a little bit of an issue with. So the day before I was leaving, going to go to Atlanta, I went to Chipotle, and I went inside, and for that whole weekend, whenever me going back and forth, I ran into these like two guys, two brothers. I mean, they're black, but I guess race does not necessarily have to do with this. But them being black actually pissed me off even more, and I'll tell you why. So when I went to Chipotle, and something just told me, like, you know, for me, especially I guess Trey or anybody in here, you have a tendency to always like make sure that you are always facing the door. Like you always have your back towards the fucking wall. You know what I'm saying? So like I was eating whatever. By the way, the fucking brisket fucking that shit's fire, my nigga.
You're the second person. I have to have it. You're the second person to say that.
Yo, nigga, like
I have to have it now.
I was kind of mad that I actually ordered a second bowl with like fucking chicken and steak. I wanted to do a double round.
Yeah,
for real.
I'm having that shit.
But anyways, I digress. So I was having that, and then the two older like black men that were there, like, actually, I'm sorry. Let me back up a little bit. So there was a guy in front of me before I went into Chipotle, and this guy, like the homeless guys, they were like asking for money. Now, the part that I don't really care is not them asking for money, is with the way they were asking for money.
Okay.
Like they were literally screaming at motherfuckers. Like, hey man, come on man, give me a fucking $5,000. And then like nobody would want to give it them. Oh man, what the fuck, man? Fuck you.
Okay.
And I'm like,
I've seen those before.
Hold up, dog.
I've seen those before.
Hold up. So let's fast forward a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm sitting down eating my fucking beef brisket, fucking fire ass bowl, right? And I'm looking outside the window. And again, the same dude I was talking about, the homeless dude, was like literally like antagonizing like these people. They're all white, by the way. And like literally forcing this older lady for her to give him $5.
Wow.
Like yelling at yelling. And like the entitlement is the thing that fucking pissed me off. And what did I do?
Finish your beef brisket?
Other than that, before I finished my beef brisket, I went outside and I let these fucking Negroes have it.
You cussed them out, or you put hands on them?
Oh, okay. No, I put hands on them. No,
okay, I'm
trying to get home, dog.
Okay,
like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, dog.
Right?
I went outside and I was like, yo, like, I understand that you guys are homeless and all that, and my uncle was fucking homeless too, but there's a certain way you can actually ask for things. And number one, not only are you guys embarrassing you guys, but you're embarrassing like everybody here, and also like our people, our black people. Like, it's bad enough that not all, but some people are afraid of us to begin with, but you're gonna give them fucking ammunition to be on top of that too. Like there's certain ways to always ask things. So like that shit just really fucking bothered me, dog. Because
I mean, I agree where you're coming from. Now, question: after you let them have it, how did they respond? Like
they
were they like, you know?
No, they wanted to fight me, but you know, I just said my piece.
What you said they did?
No, they wanted to fight me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, you know, I had to say what I had to fucking say, and I went back and I finished my beef brisket. So, like, you know,
that's the name of this episode.
Shit, yeah,
beef brisket.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, okay. The reason
brisket of beef.
The reason I asked that is because
Is that a pause?
a brisket of beef.
Nah. Okay.
Nah.
Pause for both.
Why would
Okay.
that be a pause? No.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm reaching.
Brisket is awesome. So no pause. The reason I asked is because when you're dealing with someone who's dealing with who has mental issues, you know, to that extent, they're gonna respond in a way, and that is a way that they.
But why do we think that they? Why do we think that homeless people, all homeless people, we just revert to them having mental health?
That's why I asked how they responded, because it's in how they respond. You said how they wanted to fight you off the rip. If they were lucid, like he said, they'd be like, you know what, my bad, brother, whatever. But they wanted to fight you. They were still on 100 after getting cussed out.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck
You
that.
get what I'm saying?
Nah. They was lucid. Because if they wanted to fight him, they would have fought him.
And they would got their fucking shit kicked in.
I'm sure,
But they was like, nah, I'm gonna keep.
Are you
on-
gonna fight a homeless person? That means
If I
no. You
have,
took
if,
too long.
if I have to, but
I'm not gonna pick a fight with a homeless
No,
person. But
no.
like,
Yeah.
if it's two of them and they run up on me,
But listen,
No, of course they run up on you. That's different.
As I do feel like this is a consciously cultured and black podcast. I do feel so. So I had to share that because there's just certain things you have to go about certain ways you have to go about certain issues or certain like scenarios and situations and experiences.
I do agree. It's the right way to do everything.
No, for real. Like
Yeah.
it was fucking crazy. Like when the dude was fucking screaming at the woman, old woman. The woman had to been maybe like 55 years old, and like she was literally her hands were shaking with the fucking $5 and about to give it to him. And I'm like, it's always about representation of us, because it's like, oh man, okay, well, we gotta give this fucking this N-word a fucking $1 right now. He's always fucking begging.
Yeah, and
So there's a deep root, like it's just like, to me at least, like it's always like a layer a lower layer or a deeper layer when it comes to these things.
related question. Do either of y'all ever feel like y'all gotta do the most so you can make up for the black people that do the least?
That's the reason why I spoke to them.
in certain situations, yes.
That's
In
honestly
certain
that's the
situations.
reason why I had to speak to them.
Yo, that's so crazy to me because I thought it was just me.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But it's-
if you care
These
about
two
your
niggas-
people, you're gonna do what you got.
These two niggas out here was fucking wilding in front of everybody. And the last thing that I need is for everybody else to have even more of a disparaging fucking thought about us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because not only that they're going to think about that fucking thought or that process about them, but every single other black person after that, maybe even before that. Maybe they even had a fucking a preconceived notion about black people before that encounter. And I guarantee you that shit got fucking worse after that encounter.
Yeah,
with
this
them.
confirmed it. This confirmed their stereotype.
Like, you know that saying, like, yo, like you have to, like, black people have to work twice as hard just to get the fucking same recognition as white people.
Yeah, that's facts.
So here's the thing that I do sometimes. If I go to a restaurant and I get bad service, I tip extra, and then I tell them about themselves. And I tell the manager, and I leave a Yelp review. But one thing you're not gonna say.
Oh, you are. Are you a Yelper?
If you take me there. If you take me there, I will write a nasty letter on Yelp.
Can't stand y'all niggas. Y'all, Yelpers are the reason why.
Hey,
fucking
it's
black. Yelpers are the reason why fucking businesses be failing. Dog.
But I'm not a frivolous Yelper though.
Okay, continue.
You got to take it far for me to Yelp you, but
Okay.
so yeah, I'll tip extra. I'll tip like 25, 30%. Because one thing you're not gonna say is that, oh, the black people came in here and then made up a reason to not tip.
Okay.
And it's so exhausting to think like that, but that's just real life.
It's real life, and
Yeah.
it sucks, man.
Yeah.
Because I got people that work in restaurants, and they're like, yeah, The black tables don't be tipping like that.
It's unfortunate facts.
Yeah, but I mean, French people don't really tip like that, and people actually like applaud them for that.
That's a European thing.
No, that's a no. Wait, no. French,
Now, are you sorry? Sorry, continue. Sorry.
French people are known not to tip because they actually like expeditiously fucking tip and actually take not tip. I'm sorry. They actually pay their fucking workers a lot more in France.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
Yeah.
the culture over there, it's not. They're not gratuitous.
Well, tipping is like it's only an American thing. Like a tip for your waiter, like that's not something that happens in other places.
So it's Western culture. That's it.
Now, are you saying tips in general or just waiter tips?
Okay, so
Like, do you mean like tipping
Food,
overall?
food,
Like
food service.
food service? Okay.
food stores are also hospitality as well too, because I mean, what I do, and what Trey does as well too. Like, I've had some French clients, and they don't necessarily tip.
They don't tip, or they don't tip well.
No, they don't really. To me, they don't really tip. Now, like Italians, Italians, Germans, Russians, them niggas be throwing the bag, nigga. Like, yeah. But French people, for some reason, okay, I don't even know how the fuck we got from
Russians
fucking
be
being gratuitous
flexing, yo.
to fucking homeless people. Anyways, back to fucking homeless. So like,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that. Sorry, because I was about to go into a whole fucking like teaching moment about like tipping and fucking being gratuitous or whatever. How do we get there? Like, what we were talking about?
Doing the
Homelessness,
most.
Okay.
doing the most,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, it sucks because I don't even feel the need to be able to like speak up for us at times can be very, very exhausting. But I have to, because no matter what type of situation that they're in, either or, whatever time it is, I'm going to suffer from it because of that. So not only to uphold my standard, but also elevate theirs as well too. And also make them realize like how fucking stupid they are. Not for asking money. I'm not even talking about that, because a lot of people even have a problem for people even asking money. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, shit happens. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. It is what it is. As long as you're not fucking hurting people and all that.
Or screaming at old ladies.
Yeah.
Or got your dick out.
Yeah, out here fucking just out here wilding, winding. You know what I'm saying? so like,
Yeah, I just feel like you gotta approach it kind of gingerly, unless you're in a situation like you're in. They're over there screaming at people. That's different. You know, as who you are, you have to check them. But generally, just approach it with care. You know,
I was actually very surprised, because DC is not, to me, like when I was been there, like DC is not necessarily like an aggressive city.
Not when I was there.
It's not necessarily aggressive. So like when I saw that, I was like, damn, this is the most aggressive shit I've seen this whole weekend. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, it's kind of like New York City a little bit, but like dumbed down. Not dumbed down, I'm sorry, but just different. Not dumbed down. It's not dumbed down at all. My apologies, Biden. but,
You apologize to Biden and not the city of DC? Wow. That's incredible.
yeah. Anyways, I apologize, DC.
But should we even carry that baggage though? Like, is that really ours?
What are you talking about?
Like the things that people who look like us do. Like, is it really our responsibility?
So I should have just ignored. So I should have just ignored them and just go about my business. I should have.
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm asking you. What do you think? And I don't want to get. I don't want this Pisces fluid shit. Like, I actually want a fucking answer.
So me personally, I do the most because I'm aware of how easy it is to plant that seed of racism in somebody's mind. So when I see something that I feel like is gonna get put into that file in the back of their mind, like, I seen a black person do this, and I seen a black person do that, then that and that. All black people are X. So I want to interrupt that process and show them that, okay, this is not how we all are. But at the same time, it kind of feels like I'm almost giving them the excuse to think of me as one of the good ones, which is also which is also low-key racist.
Oh, and another thing too, I would have still said something if one of them was black and one of them was white. I still would have said something.
What if both of them were white?
Say what?
What if both of them were white?
I probably still would have said something because I still have a tie towards people who are homeless.
Fun fact, I would have been more likely to say it to 2 white guys than 2 black guys.
Interesting.
No, we have a word for that.
Yeah, I'm racist.
Nah, I was thinking about something else, but it's fine. We're gonna keep that to myself. Okay. Yeah, I need to sip on that. Sorry. But
You did the right thing, bro. Not just as a black person, but as a human, you did the right thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I give you that. It's the human part. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's a big deal. It's a bigger deal. It's more important for people like us to do it because we are we're sort of pillars. Like we're walking billboards. And when people see you do small things, it looks big to everyone else.
Yeah.
So you can't pass up on those opportunities.
I let them
'cause
niggas have it, boy. I let them niggas have it, dog.
He gonna
I
put that
felt
shit on his resume.
I felt,
watch.
dog. I felt like I felt terrible, dog. Like shit was crazy. But other than that, DC was great. DC was great. Had a great time.
DC's a
What'd
dope
you do
city.
up there?
Oh, talk about answering without answering, huh?
The art of answering without answering, huh? I had some business that I had to take care of. Had some good meetings. I pushed my companies as well too, my concierge and also my branding. And I spent some quality time with some good people.
That's what's up.
It's good, man.
And
Did you visit any of the monuments? Did you like move like a tourist for a little bit?
no, I didn't even really get a chance to do that, honestly. Next trip.
My
You know.
dog's about his paper.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah. And shout outs to Marge.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Shout out, Marge. You know we
What
fuck
up,
with you,
Marge?
Marge.
Yeah. Marge.
With
Marge
your long
was- yeah.
blue hair.
Yeah. Marge was great. Marge was great, and everything else too. Moving on. Atlanta. So, what about Atlanta?
Did you scream at more homeless people?
You know what's funny? In Atlanta, I don't really see that much homeless people in Atlanta.
You know where I saw a
Me
ton
neither.
of them? California.
Well, there's fucking systems and villages.
Yo, I
and-
didn't realize
and
until I
communities
went.
and fucking in
They're in
LA.
RVs. They're
Yeah,
in
dog.
tents.
They
I
have
didn't
their-
realize
they have
until
their
I
own
went there.
sovereign union.
Yeah, you're right.
Crazy.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah. Shit is but okay, so speaking of looking out for our culture and for our blacks, topic of conversation that came up with one of my boys, Anthony, who watches the pod, and he put a post out of Drake with his event that he had till death upon how you say it?
Upon death, do us
Upon
part.
death do you part event. It was like, I think it was a
Sound like some cult shit.
it was a concert basically and everything, and then it was a post of him and a whole bunch of people behind him. He was like, you know, rapping and like performing, and he brought up the conversation of Drake being a culture vulture. Now, culture vultures are people outside of the race, outside of the culture, that vultures on the culture. Like they only are there to basically extract the goodness and the fruit of labor from the culture to benefit themselves.
I.e. Elvis.
Keep going.
Oh,
Keep going.
It's
Keep
a
going.
laundry list.
Keep
But
going.
Elvis is like the biggest
going.
perpetrator.
Keep going.
Ooh, that's blasphemy.
How's that
Elvis.
blasphemy?
Just wait till the comment section.
I don't give a
Just
damn.
wait.
Elvis.
Whoever gets mad at Elvis-
Elvis is a culture vulture.
He is a culture vulture.
He's like one of the first culture vultures as far as like music goes.
Justin Bieber, culture vulture.
Maybe by definition.
The dude harmonized the word nigger. Like, what are you?
Wait,
y'all-
when? I
what
don't
do you
listen
mean
to
when?
Justin Bieber. I don't listen to him. I don't know that.
Y'all don't remember?
I don't
Y'all
listen
do your
to him.
Googles, man.
The last time I listened
Hey,
to
Ricky, do me a favor. Type in.
Oh, you're talking about when he was younger on YouTube. Yes, I remember.
Thank you.
I do remember
He harmonized the N-word.
Yeah, I remember. Well, blame Usher. Usher discovered him.
Amen.
And groomed him.
Yeah.
So is Usher a coon?
Okay. I don't really think so. So okay, so the topic of the topic of conversation brings to this. Can black people be culture vultures?
Okay. I believe so.
Put the camera on him.
Put the camera on me. Now, I say it in a sense, not all right, so personally, I've seen black people vulture cultures that they're not a part of within the black community, i.e. the hood and, ghetto, this, that, and the third. Someone who grew up privileged, which is nothing wrong with that. They never had to struggle. They never heard gunshots at night. They never got harassed by the police. None of that. I've seen people vulture the hood culture. So I do believe black people can be culture vultures because they'll vulture that and make money off it. But when you ask them about it and when they want to speak about it, they can't tell you anything about it. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, but I think that's the only arena. And as far as Drake goes, he's black. He's half black, or a quarter at least. I don't know if his dad's half black, but
He's black enough.
yeah, Drake's black. I never questioned that.
Don't matter how much white you got in you. If you have a dot of fucking black, you're considered black.
Yeah, and you heard him on this song. I'm light, but I'm still a dark nigga.
Yeah.
I still can't believe.
No,
he
it's
said that
just it's a topic of conversation. Honestly, that interesting conversation.
Yeah, in that realm.
Yeah.
Then black people could definitely be culture vultures.
I don't think black people are culture vultures.
Oh, they can't. Not
No,
well, not
not
they are, but
whether they are, but can they be?
Can they be? How can you be a vulture of something that you're a part of? Because once you're a part of something, right? Mm-hmm. Don't you have some type of like unconditional like type of like bias or not bias, but
Not all the time. Because like a lot of people, okay, once again, bring up the whole privilege upbringing. There's nothing wrong with it, but it is different. It does change you. It makes you a different person than someone who, grew up in less desirable conditions.
Sure, what do you think?
Okay, so I don't think you're a part of it just by default, just because of your skin color. But at the same time, I think when black people do it to other black people, it's not so much. How do I want to phrase this? You're not cannibalizing something that you don't have an appreciation for. It's not something that you don't respect. And it's not something that you couldn't easily have been a part of. And at the same time, it's still a big part of a community that you're associated with. And depending on where you draw your tribal lines, it makes more sense to acclimate to what they're doing versus what some other tribe that you perceive is doing. And to be a vulture, I think the whole idea is that you're consuming something that cannot defend itself. Like it's not in the position to fight back. Like
And also you're benefiting from it too.
And you're benefiting from it.
Mostly financial most of the time. That's what,
90% of the time it's financial. Yeah. I mean, that's honestly and also clout too, because benefiting from, because you can benefit from the culture in many different facets,
and not participate in it.
At all.
I.e. the Kardashians.
I mean,
okay. They're not participating in it outside of
Their
relationships
bedrooms.
and sex.
yeah.
And their
Know
children.
what I'm saying? Yeah. But back to the main question. Black people, personally, I've seen them be culture vultures. And then when it doesn't benefit them, when it's, when the walls are closing in, now they back to, oh no, I'm from, what's a rich area? Throw a city out. I don't know. I'm from so-and-so.
I'm
This
from
isn't
Coral
my life.
Gables.
Yeah, all right, let's use Coral Gables
simple
again.
on
I'm from Coral Gables. I don't know anything about this hood life. Like, yeah, but you're just over here,
So Why do we always associate with the culture with being ghetto and poor?
I never said that.
Well, you kind of did.
No.
You sure about that?
No. I'm gonna explain why. Okay. I'm not associated a culture with being poor, with poverty in any capacity.
Okay.
I'm making your point. Can black people be culture vultures? They take that culture that is a part of the black culture, unfortunately, poverty, and they monetize it for their financial benefit. They don't go help people in the hood or nothing. They see, for instance, the long nails. Black women, for instance, because black women are trendsetters beyond your imagination. So many things black women have done has been copied by every race of women. Their hairstyle, their clothes style, their jewelry, the nails, stuff like that.
I think black people in general, like not just black.
No, I'm just making a point. Yeah,
the reason why I said that is because somebody did say that black women are the biggest trendsetters in the world.
Absolutely.
Which I'm not disagreeing, but I just think just black in general, honestly. But go ahead.
But we're the post of everything almost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just the other day, rap and hip hop music is the most popular genre of music in the world now. Not the USA, the world. And everyone bites off of hip hop ever so. You know what I'm saying? But when you're like, once again, I'm gonna bring up Elvis. They called him the king of rock and roll. Because of that, I grew up the majority of my life thinking rock and roll was white people shit, not knowing that it was invented by black people. So that's what vulturing is. And black people can do the same thing where they will. All right, you know what's a good example? Plies. You know, Plies is like a registered nurse. He's not that goon he portrays. There's nothing wrong with that. It's his moniker in rap. It's his character, but he wasn't in the streets like he's.
I'm gonna challenge you.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna challenge you again.
Okay.
From what you just said, kind of kind of like maybe reinforces my question as to like, why do we associate the culture with certain monetary status, being poor, being ghetto, being hood, being ratchet? Like, because you just said that, yeah, he's a culture vulture, right?
Yeah, he vultured that subculture of black people. It's not the main culture. It's a subculture. And
so Plies is not really who he says he is.
From what I heard, I don't know Plies personally.
Okay.
So I'm not going to just
put that on him. From what you heard.
Yeah. Internet stories from other people.
Okay.
They say he's a good boy who took the street moniker and turned it to this rapper Plies. Okay. But I don't know his dirt. Even if he has dirt, I don't know none of that. But I was just using that as an example. Now, the reason you call them culture vultures is because they take this poverty lifestyle and monetize it when the people who are living this lifestyle are making anything from it. That's what makes them a vulture. And that's the thing. It's nothing to glorify to even make my point even more. They're taking something we should frown upon. You should frown upon poverty. Poverty is a bad thing. We should be thinking about taking our people out of poverty. But they're glorifying it and monetizing it.
Yeah, I got
you. You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
That's what I mean. And black and white people alike do that. I'm not just saying black people. The black people, everybody does it. Black, white, Spanish, Asian, whatever. Every facet of black culture, poverty, music, film, fashion, jewelry, whatever. They take it from us, flip it, and monetize it, and get more popular and famous off it than we ever will.
And the only person that we can pretty much blame when it comes to that is ourselves.
Why?
Because we allow it.
Because we're not gatekeeping.
Allow it.
What can we do? The essence of gatekeeping is fantastic. Like, protect your shit. But what can we do at this point? It's the internet. You go turn off, like, you go mute black culture from every white household. Like, you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, understand gatekeeping is not like, for instance, a lot of people thought Post Malone was a culture vulture. If you think of a culture vulture and you want to gatekeep him, don't listen to his music. But other than that, he's still going to have fans. He's still going to get streams. Like, it's hard to gatekeep when, everybody has access to everything.
The funny part is that a lot of these people who are considered culture vultures, like their fans are actually them. Like they're white. They're not black. Kind of like 6ix9ine. Some people say that he's a culture vulture. I mean,
Who's
No,
culture?
he's an idiot.
huh?
Whose culture? Did he?
You know whose culture he's vulturing? Gang culture. That's who need to holler at him.
No, what I'm saying,
He's vulturing gang culture.
what I'm saying is that with him, like, bro, like 85% of his fucking fans are white. Like,
yeah, young white kids who
none of them, from fucking Minnesota and fucking Wisconsin,
live in cul-de-sacs and
yeah,
shit. You know what
in
I'm
the
saying?
Midwest and shit.
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
but like your fans, I don't feel like your fans dictate whether you're a culture vulture or not. Like, all right, for instance, I'll never call Eminem a culture vulture because he's a student of hip hop. He's a student of the game. He came up from battling and everything, and his peers see him that way. And if his peers don't see him as a culture vulture or anything, there's no reason for me to see him as it. And he's never done any culture vulture-y things.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
True,
He
true,
said
true.
it all the time. Like, he didn't say this verbatim. Like, I'm a visitor in hip hop. I'm a participant. He says that all the time in the interviews. And other black rappers hear that, be like, all right, white boy understands. But you can spit too. You know what I'm saying?
One of the most overrated fucking rappers of all time, by the way.
I see why you say that.
Yeah.
I see why you say that.
He's
but,
not even like.
But he can actually spit though. He can rap. He's a very good rapper. You may not like him, that's fine, but
I used to love him. I thought he was the greatest of all time. Well, I thought he was like.
that's the thing. I never thought he was a GOAT. I never thought he was a GOAT.
Accolades wise, he is a GOAT. He has the most accolades ever in any, like, when it comes to hip hop.
White privilege.
Some people would say that if he wasn't.
Ain't no some people. It's white privilege.
Some people would say that if he wasn't white, he wouldn't have those accolades.
Absolutely not. He would just be another dope black rapper. That's all. He wouldn't have those accolades.
So when you say that, then how can you say that he's not a culture vulture?
Because he's not doing it purposely. He came into the game, it did so well. You want him to just deny the money being given to him? Like, he's still a man, he still has a job to do, but he's not going there saying he's a GOAT and fuck everyone else. And he's not doing that. That's what makes him a vulture.
I think it does. I think the trade-off is to lead the game and lead the culture better than when you first stepped in. Not because no matter what in hip hop and entertainment, whatever it is, you're gonna benefit from it monetarily, clout wise, everything. But if you just leave it how it is and not actually try to better it from once you actually first get it, then that's just maybe it's a level of vulturing it as well too. And I think with that being said, then I believe anybody can definitely be a culture vulture. Because and when I first read this shit, I was like, I don't think black people can. But off of your explanation and how you just said it, I do think, from what I said as well too, I do think black people can. I think anybody